Let me conclude, and this becomes difficult. It is clear that our rules-based international order is under pressure. It is my strong belief that this more multipolar world needs to be based on a single set of norms and principles, on the UN Charter and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. This order is easy to disrupt, it's easy to destroy, but it's much harder to rebuild. So let us stick to these values, let us not reinvent them, but focus on strengthening their consistent application. Let me conclude, and this becomes difficult.
The chairman of the Munich Security Conference, Christoph Heusgen, broke down in tears when giving an emotional speech at the end of the summit on Sunday, 16th February 2025. He was thanking European leaders for reaffirming values of democracy, freedom, and the rule of law. But hold on a second. Haven't we heard a lot about this rule of law or rules-based international world order, etc., before? If we should know, who made the rules for this order, and why should everyone be on board? Hello and welcome again to the Geopolitics podcast. Geopolitical Queen here with today's episode on how a German diplomat decided to tear up on a world stage because an international rules-based order was coming to an end through a lecture made by an American politician. For years, African nations have been complaining about how they were permanently bullied and their opinions not considered in global decision-making by the West. They were told to shut up and listen to the lectures from the West because they are stupid. Today, Western European countries also get a lecture for just 20 minutes by an American colleague, and we have senior diplomats shedding tears in public in front of cameras. Where were those tears when Africa was crying out for help for the past 60+ years? Or when, just recently, Palestinian babies were being martyred in hospitals? So it hurts. Did these kind of politicians ever consider that the so-called Africans who they were lecturing years upon years were also human beings who also had emotions? Well, as the sages say, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times again. So what do you think? Are Europeans allergic to lectures when they are the champions in lecturing others? Well, kindly leave your comments in the comment section below, and thanks for tuning in. I will be back with the next broadcast. Good day.